Hello my people, so if you are Cameroonian, you must have seen this video online.
I just got mugged.
You got mugged?
Yeah. They stole something from me.
They stole something from you?
Yeah.
Money?
They nearly got me there. I think they have my phone. I got my phone. A group of 10 lads just like jumped me.
I mean, most Cameroonians, not everybody have actually been able to see this video, and yeah, you might have seen this, you might not have seen this other one.
Unfortunately, this story did not end up how I had wanted it to, as you'll see at the end of our video.
Ils ont traîné encore, ils venaient nous arrêter. Ah bon? Oui, 11 militaires.
And you might equally not have seen this other one.
Even though my experience in Cameroon has been limited, it's been very eye-opening, and I've learned a lot about the politics of this land. It's a shame that I won't have the chance to explore more of its beauty, as I'll be laying low, but I guess that this is all part of the journey.
It is really unfortunate that all of these things get to happen to Cameroon, a country that is termed Africa in miniature, which means that this should be, I mean, like a top tourist destination in the whole of Africa, not just in Central Africa or West Africa. Cameroon should be a top tourist destination in the whole of Central Africa. It's really unfortunate. Dubinsky, now, for people who just watch those videos, you might not understand what's happening. Let me start with the first one. Dubinsky came to Cameroon. I mean, that was when the Anglophone crisis was still really booming and all that. I mean, he visited, it was not a good experience. I mean, he made travel documentaries and stuff like that. Dubinsky came, and it was not the best of experiences. If you go to Dubinsky's channel, probably in every other country you see a perfect video, but in Cameroon you might not really see a good video like that. I mean these are people that I look up to. I'm a travel enthusiast, which means that I really want to visit like the whole world. I look forward to most of these people who have been to Cameroon or who would want to visit Cameroon, but then what will make people get to visit Cameroon if we as Cameroonians don't actually get to showcase Cameroon in the best of, the best way? Some people were really, some people were being happy, some were saying like mockery words to someone like Harry Jaggard. Now, the day this shit happened to Harry Jaggard, I was there myself. They were saying they were arrested. They were actually not arrested. I mean, what happened was this. Before getting to the market where I was going to meet Harry Jaggard, myself and one other guy, Archie, this is Archie, he also came visiting Cameroon at this particular point in time. But before I got to the market, Harry Jaggard and Kerian were attacked already, and Harry was running towards our direction. He didn't know we were on this direction, he was just running. But then when he came towards us, I mean, most of you would realize I was telling Harry, asking him, has anything been taken away from him and stuff like that. And that's how I left the scene, because I went for Kirian. When I got to the police station where Kirian was taken into, I mean, I would say I was compromised as well. The police officers went through my phone, which I didn't complain. This is my phone here. My phone is a Google Pixel phone. It's a Pixel 6, just a Pixel 6. This is the phone I use. They went through my phone, images, through my TikTok, and they were like, maybe I've posted something about the presidential election, or maybe I've talked about politics. I mean, on this channel, I even don't want to just involve myself into anything politics. My goal here is that I showcase Cameroon, not just Cameroon, and other places around the world in the best of way that I can. They didn't only go through my phone, they went through my GoPro as well, which is what I had on me. They went through Kerian's phone as well, went through his DJI, his camera as well, it's a DJI action something. They went through all of those. There was nothing to implicate us, but these guys were tagging us as spies. It is really unfortunate that in Cameroon, or in the 21st century, a police officer who would tell me that he is that the branch they took us to was a special branch. They didn't take us. I went there for Kirian and I was implicated, and they were asking me questions and stuff like that. They said I was using my phone, stuff like that. I went there before the proclamation of presidential election, so everything that was happening immediately after the proclamation of those results, I was in the police station from 11 a.m. to about 7 p.m. in the evening, and that's when they let us go. This is really, really unfortunate. That was the worst day of my life in Cameroon. I mean, I've never felt that bad, because I'm not someone who does something bad that I'll have to get something with the police like that. They said we were spies, and that there's a fine for spying, and we are going to pay that and stuff like that. I'm like, wow. So in the 21st century, a special branch of the police doesn't know that people actually go around the world creating content. People travel the world for fun and not even creating content. I mean, this was really, really funny to me, but I was just like, okay, this is Cameroon for me. I think Cameroon has happened to me today. And if Cameroon doesn't happen to you, my brother, you might not get to understand what is happening. But then this would not stop me from traveling and making my videos to post, because it was just an unfortunate day. And I think that this day has left a very big mark. I mean, from the video that from the video that Harry posted, most of you will realize that the comments were really, really negative, and people talking really bad about Cameroon. This is not something we should be proud of as Cameroonians. Many people are like, why did you visit this time? Why did you visit this time? I mean, people, before you travel, you have a schedule that this is where I'm going to, this is where I'm going to. I don't want to judge anybody, because I look forward to visiting every country on earth, no matter what the situation might be. And so something might happen to me as well. So it is very normal, but then, I mean, you should always be ready. But this experience was really a bad one for me. People in Cameroon always just feel like, why are you filming? Why are you filming? Why are you filming? Most of us have Facebook accounts, we post pictures. You don't know we're seeing these pictures. We have TikTok, we just post anything on TikTok. I mean, these are people just documenting live in Cameroon, documenting what happens around this country. And imagine the image that it's taken out there to other content creators who maybe who were planning to visit Cameroon. For people who don't know, I actually made a research and I realized that a percentage of Cameroon's GDP comes from tourism. I mean, the tourism sector is not even doing well like that as of now. It's not doing well. You might comment and tell me that it is doing better because you feel like, I mean, if you're actually into traveling and all of these things, then you get to understand that the tourism sector in this country is not doing good. Like, we could do very much better. As I said at the beginning of the video, Cameroon should be one of the top touristic centers in Africa, like touristic destinations in Africa, where people are rushing to visit this country. But then this is where we find ourselves, and this is Cameroon for you. Yes, Theory came to Cameroon. He's another content creator, another travel creator. He came to Cameroon sometime, I think 2023 or 2022. He left the country running. These are the images that we really want the world to know Cameroon, or to know us as, I mean, as people who are really aggressive towards people who come visiting. This is not good. I mean, this is not making sense to me at all. If you are actually someone who entails or who wants to travel the world, I mean, we need to start seeing things like the other way around. Cameroon might happen to you, and that's when you get to understand that a lot is going on wrong that should be put right. A lot is really going on wrong. And yeah, some people might not know, I made this video with Harry where I was asking him questions about him coming back to Cameroon or stuff like that. I didn't only do that with Harry, sorry. I mean, with Archie and the other guys who were visiting, sorry, Kerian Brown Travels, who came visiting Cameroon, and I'm gonna be posting these videos later on. But then this has been bothering me like so much. I've just been wondering, why is Cameroon like this? Why must we stand out? I mean, why must we be very popular for the wrong reasons? Can we, if not for once, be popular for the right reasons? This is just so ridiculous to me. And when I'm faced with some kind of really tough situations like this, it gives me like a second thought. I begin to think so much. I begin to think and I begin to wonder. I mean, this is not good. This is not good at all. Especially this, I feel this so personal and bad because I want to travel like to several countries. I mean, I've been to Nigeria, and I would say they welcomed me with open hands. I didn't feel bad. I didn't really feel any setbacks, like someone maybe harassing me for filming and stuff like that. I was even doing that all by myself. This is so ridiculous, yeah. But this is Cameroon for you. This is a country we are trying to, I mean, we all are trying to see that Cameroon stand out. And I just want to plead, if you are creating content, let's also make people know that Cameroon is not just all about maybe what happens to one person. Because when it happens to you, you might just go back and want to give a very bad image of the country like that. I mean, it's an amazing country. Cameroon is an amazing country. You might want to visit. I mean, there's a lot to see in Cameroon. There's a lot to experience in Cameroon. Not just within the city centers, but when you visit and also go like to the north, to the northwest, to the west, to the center, I mean, to like every other part of this country. The southwest, I mean, it's a top touristic destination out here that you will not want to miss out on. Just come to Cameroon. You would love it. I mean, I live here. No matter what has happened all of this time, I'll still travel to many other parts of this country and show you what Cameroon has got to offer generally. So, fingers crossed, you would enjoy your stay here. And one thing I'd want to advise is that while coming to Cameroon, always get to a local, yeah? Always try, I mean, have someone beside you who would guide you and stuff like that. I know that you might have traveled like to several places, but I would advise, that's a simple advice, get to someone. They will take you around while you are in Cameroon, and you probably and definitely enjoy your stay out here in this country. This is Elster Africa, and this was just my 1 cent, just my thought. I don't know if I made sense, but then I think I did. And yeah, if you are not subscribed here, please consider subscribing. That Cameroonian who is envisaging, who is so enthusiastic about traveling around the whole world, and yeah, consider subscribing, consider liking and sharing this video. I want people to also know that Cameroon is a good place to visit, and this is Cameroon for you. From all the videos I've been posting, you definitely know that Cameroon is a lovely place here. Thank you for having watched. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And so all of these things happened, and I would first of all want to say we were released. Or I'll say they let us go, the police let us go without us paying a dime. I mean, we didn't pay anything, so I think that this is something that I need to mention. And yeah, this is Cameroon for you. But then, the fact that we wasted a lot of time there, and them going through my phone, going through my camera, doing all sorts of things, asking a lot of questions, personal questions and stuff like that. I understand that the police has to ask questions and all that, but I mean, going through my phone and all this, I just came to get someone, and then all of these things were happening. I just feel like, I mean, that day would stand out to be, I said, now this is the worst day, or the worst thing that ever happened to me. Trying to save someone, then find myself inside a very big mess. But then, fingers crossed, this is Cameroon for you, and yeah.